How are you? You know what? Actually, I really don't mind that lighting. I think I flipped it up. Actually, that's not bad either. This one's not bad either. Maybe I'll go with that one. Um, you know what song I was hearing when I was in the kitchen making my tea? Oh, that's confirmation. Okay. Um, how you gonna win when you ain't right within? Hey y'all, how y'all doing? I was hearing Lauren Hill, how you gonna win when you ain't right within? Hey Beauty Aquarius. Hey y'all. Um, but is that the same song as wait. How you gonna win when you ain't right within? Come again. Is that the same song though? Guys, you know you better watch out. Some girls are only about that thing, that thing, that thing, that thing, that thing. Hey, Vital, what up, Lee? Is that the same song? I can't remember if that's the same song. I think it is. I think those are the same songs, but I'm trying to make a point with how you gonna win when you ain't right within. Come again. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. Yes, that is the same song. That is the same song. So it's literally like people feel like if they do shit and people don't see shit, then it doesn't mean that they didn't. It's like people do shit and feel like if they did it and nobody saw it, then they really didn't do it. It is the same song. Okay, that's what I was thinking. But the thing about it is, it's your heart. Like if you're not right within, what is this? Hold on. Oh, if you, I know, late night special, slide on in here. Okay, so get your asses on in here. um, but it's definitely giving me like it doesn't matter who didn't see it. If you did something vile and your heart wasn't in the right place, you still didn't win. Even if you tried to cheat, you didn't win. Because within yourself, you know you didn't win. Vibrationally, you know you didn't win. So how you gonna win when you ain't right within? And I feel like this is a message for everybody. This is a message for hey Stripe. Maybe they just start putting those little crown things on there. Do you see that crown? Do y'all see that crown thing on y'all screen? Can y'all see that? Um oh. Do you see it on Strives? Cause Strive has a crown. You don't see one? So maybe it's just me that sees it? How are you guys getting those crowns? Oh, those are my top fans. Mm. It just popped up. It's purple. Yeah, it's purple. That's really interesting. Yeah, because I was seeing it on my screen. I see it like up here too. But anyway, it's like people don't realize that, but you know what? This is a dual message. So this is a message for people in general. If your heart is not in the right place when you do something, at some point that heart is going to catch up to you. Oh shit, people could be having heart attacks. Damn. or strokes. But if your heart was never in the right place, that shit is only a matter of time before it catches up to you. It's only like, it's just like if you've been eating a whole bunch of fast food, at some point your body is going to end up rejecting it, and it's probably going to start causing harm to your organs because there is nothing nutritional in that. Okay? Which, bringing it back to your heart, you didn't do it with the proper intent. Okay? And I really feel like this is for, this could be dating, but this is also like meeting people in general. Okay? Because it's saying, how you gonna win if you ain't right within? Come again. And then the chorus, it says, um damn, girl, guys, you know you better watch out. Some girls are only about that thing, that thing, that thing. And then it says, girls, you know you better watch out. Some guys are only about that thing, that thing, that thing. So it's a dual message. When you do something, do it from the right intentions. Okay, you don't win when you, and I think Nene said this on one of the reunions, the Real Housewives of Atlanta. She said you don't win when you playing dirty, and a lot of people have played dirty. It's Lauren Hill doo-wop that thing. Cause she says in the breakdown, I remember that video like the back of my hand. She had on like the she had the wig on, but it looked like one of them 80s wigs with the flip curl going like this. And she was like, watch out, look out, ooh, watch out. Look out, look out. So it's just basically saying, watch out, look out. Because not everybody is coming in with the right intentions. Damn, that song is literally a message. Y'all might need to go listen to that song. It's Lauren Hill, Doo Wop That Thing. All right. And it's like Nene said, you don't win when you playing dirty. Like you literally do not win when you playing dirty. And I feel like people are now starting to, I hate this fucking stand. People are now, they're, if they haven't, they're about to start realizing the ramifications of what happens when you play dirty. And it don't matter if somebody saw it. The thing is that you did it. What is this message? Oh, that was in my hand first, so let me grab it. Y'all up late. Y'all not interested. What y'all not interested in? Ooh! Breadcrumbers. Yo, I swear I was just talking to my boy about this shit today too. Actually, I was on the phone with a few of them. We was on like a group video chat, and we were all just talking. Like I swear we be having the most fun. Like it be like a whole bunch of fucking kids, but we really have a good time. And you guys are no longer interested. When I tell y'all, y'all know y'all worth, and y'all telling people don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. You are standing. You are standing. And even if you have to stand alone, you are standing. Okay? And it's almost like, you know what? I'm not going to settle for any type of love just because I don't have to be alone. Because truth be told, you've been alone already. Okay? You have been alone already. You've been around so many fake people, and you've kind of you used to accept it. You used to accept them. Oh, that's just how they are. No, well, that's how they are is just toxic. Their inability to want to grow, their ability to want to stay the same, or their laziness or their cowardice to want to stay the same, or to hold people back because they're too lazy to do the change. But they also love how you're the mascot and the cheerleader, and the fucking referee, and you will always lift them up. Meanwhile, they giving you nothing. Okay, they are giving you nothing. They're giving you breadcrumbs, a little piece here and there. Ooh, that'll satisfy you. They give you nothing. You are not interested in that. You're not interested in that at all. I'm proud of y'all. I'm proud of y'all. Why? Because what I just said, the Five of Cups, you've been by yourself. And it's almost like when you start looking back on who was really there, how many of them were there? How many of them were there? How many people was there for you? How many people reached out their hand for you? Huh? How many people checked on you? Oh, I'm not even going, oh my God, this is really bad. You know what? I'm going to talk about it because one thing that I will never do is talk to y'all about shit that I haven't gone through and I haven't been through. Um, and for the most part, when it comes to the spiritual journey, I'm transparent because something that I've said, something that I am saying, either you're going to catch it, maybe somebody that catches it down the road, maybe a month from now, maybe 2 months, a week, tomorrow, I don't know, but somebody needs to hear it, right? And we had training today. We had online training today for EO, which is basically like equal opportunity. And that's a mandatory training for the military and even civilians. Everybody has to take it, right? And they were talking about hazing and they were talking about bullying. And as you guys know, I have been subjected to a toxic work environment where leadership has been hazing and bullying and just very, very nasty. And I think sometimes people in power feel like they can't lose their power, right? So in the EO training, they were talking about hazing and they were talking about bullying. And she asked, had anybody experienced that? And it was on MS Teams, so you could unmute your microphone or you could type it in a group chat. So I typed it and I said yes, right? And my coworker, she looked at me and she was like, and the instructor was like, "Do you care to elaborate on your experience?" And I typed it in. And, she was like, have you been able to reach out to anybody? And I was like, my chain of command is aware of this and they are looking into it. And she was so shocked. Like, she was like, girl, thank you. She was like, girl, I cannot believe you did that. And I was like, you know what? Nobody said it. And at some point in somebody's life, they have been bullied. And nobody has stood up for them. And they were like, well, what do you do if you see somebody being bullied or you see somebody being hazed? And then they went into like, what is the difference between hazing and bullying? Hazing it's like an initiation, right? Like a lot of fraternities and shit do hazing, and fraternities do that. They do like hazing and stuff like that. And but bullying is to make you feel outcasted, right? So I told him that I was being bullied and all this other stuff. At first, it could have started. I think at first it probably started off as hazing. I really don't know, and I really don't give a fuck. All I know is that it was treatment that I did not deserve, and it wasn't warranted, right? And a lot of times, if we know of the person, we don't say anything because we don't want that person to get in trouble. Meanwhile, you are being used as a sacrificial lamb for somebody's footstool, right? So I made my comment, and she was like, well, I told her that the leadership was involved and they were looking into it. And she said, thank you so much for sharing your story. And a lot of times, like in my work, I'm usually the youngest person because we got retirees and shit like that, but I'm usually the youngest person in the room, right? And I know that other people have been bullied. 9 times 10, at some point, somebody has been bullied, right? Either you were the bully or you were the bullier, right? So the fact that nobody said anything, and then I had my coworkers, they were commenting, they was like, well, if we see something, we'll say something. And I was like, yeah, but y'all saw it and nobody did anything. Y'all didn't even go to leadership. And you could have gone to leadership and said, hey, sir, ma'am, sergeant major, XO, battalion commander, Jay is over here getting bullied. I don't really want to be involved, but I just wanted to bring it to your attention. I said, nobody in the office did that. Nobody. None of us did it. Nobody did it. And I said the crazy part about it was rumors were being started about me as if I was some shitty ass employee right? And y'all were getting fucking awards when I have the biggest load of job. Like my job is the biggest load, and y'all are getting fucking awards. Y'all are sitting at y'all's desk falling asleep because y'all don't have enough work. Meanwhile, I'm over here drowning in fucking work, and y'all get awards for it. And nobody says, hey, well, what about Jay? Nobody said that. Nobody said that. So when it's your turn, and it's gonna be your turn, I am going to keep that same energy. I promise you, I will keep that same energy. I'm going to. Because if you was really my friend, or if you were really a coworker, and see, these are also people that are religious, super religious, right? But you saw somebody in need and you didn't tend to them. You saw somebody being bullied unjustified, okay, for no fucking reason, and you didn't step in and you didn't say nothing. You could have even sent an anonymous note, because we have like little notes in front of the battalion commanders, in the in front of battalion commander's suite. You have little notes that you can put in there. Nobody said nothing. Everybody stayed fucking silent. So now you're shocked that I said enough? No, you don't get to silence me when you have done me wrong. And every time you try to silence me, I am going to shout louder and louder and louder. Why? Because children have been bullied and have self harmed themselves because nobody was there for them. Nobody was there for them. They didn't feel like they could go to anybody. And if a child can feel a weight that strong and feel like they have no resources, imagine how adults can feel, or to carry that weight all of their lives and feel like nobody gives a damn about them. I cannot sit by and let that happen. So, to myself, because I was bullied growing up, but it stops today. It stopped, and of course, after the training, we had to put like the unit and the battalion that we belonged to. So I typed my whole name in order to get credit for doing the training. So I typed my whole name, and I put the department that I worked in. And of course, everybody knows who's the supervisor of each department. And they were like, damn, I don't give a fuck how that's gonna make anybody look. Okay, because you should have checked yourself, right? You should have reflected within yourself before you started attacking, and before you started, bullying somebody that did nothing to you. Oh, thank you, y'all. Thank you. You know, you should have checked yourself. So it's not my problem to carry your burden of shame because of what the fuck you did when you had no justification. And that is why it was so important for you guys not to retaliate when people were mistreating you, but to keep moving forward. Okay? I'm not saying continue to allow it to happen, because yes, you have to stand up for yourselves. A lot of what blocks us from ascending to our highest self is never speaking up our boundaries and never speaking up the things that have been done to us. Right? And I felt that I needed to share, and that I had to share that message, because somebody needs to hear that they're not alone. Somebody needs to hear that other people have gone through it, you know? And I know you're like, well, damn, what if nobody in the office talked to me? Fuck them hoes. Fuck 'em. I can do everybody's job in that office. Fuck them. I've been alone. I was alone the moment that they saw it and they didn't say anything. So if you don't talk to me, don't talk to me. But I deserve to have peace. I deserve to have peace. And it was funny because one of my coworkers, she's getting really annoyed with our super. Actually, they all are. And nobody is saying nothing. Like our floor lead was like, I'm tired of protecting her. I'm tired of having her back. He's stressed out. And then the other girl was like, my other coworker, she was like, I'm sick of all this confusion. And then one of them, the other guy, Santos, he was like, she don't even really know what she be talking about. And like everybody is saying it to each other and nobody's bringing it up to leadership. So to me, and they all were in the military, and I'm looking at y'all like y'all are corny as fuck. Don't ever try to come for me. Don't ever try to check me on shit because you are too cowardice to go to the command suite and say something. So don't vent to me about a motherfucking thing. I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to hear shit. You know what? Matter of fact, go to the altar and pray about it. Do that. Do that. You understand? So don't allow anybody to mistreat you. And that's the energy that y'all are tired of being breadcrumbs. And this was meant to literally push you into standing on business and standing firm on that. Standing firm on that. Okay. And I do want to put out a disclaimer because we've been talking about it. If you feel like you are going to self harm because you have been put in those type of situations, please reach out to a resource. Please try to call somebody, because even though it may not feel like it, this is temporary. And I would hate for you to make a permanent decision that you can't take back based on something that is temporary. You understand? All right. And for those that are new, welcome to the tribe. We love to have you. Thank you for being here. So, thank you. You said pretty. We don't have to throw. Thank you. Hey, Jermaine. Who all up in here? Strive. Yeah, and honestly, that is really what it is. Is really they're trying to deflect what they have going on, what they're internalizing. Hurt people literally hurt people. You said advocate for yourself. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Hey, Denise. All right. So what y'all are interested in? Y'all ain't repeating shit. Okay. I definitely feel like y'all are done. However, and you know it was crazy because I was driving home today and I was like, you know what's crazy? I was like, these lessons that I have learned and the memories that I have gained from them, I will never repeat these cycles of fucking again. I will never repeat these cycles again. And I'm not even mad. You taught me one of the best. It was painful, right? But I feel like y'all have learned some of the most monumental lessons when it comes to the spiritual journey. Clarify uninterested. What are y'all uninterested in? And you know what's crazy? I'm hearing that India Arie song, Get It Together. But there is a part where she says, one shot to your heart without breaking your skin. No one has the power to hurt you like your kin. Kept it inside, didn't tell no one else. Didn't even want to admit it to yourself. And now your chest burn and your back ache because now the years are showing up on your face. But you're never really happy and you'll never be whole until you see the beauty of growing old. Get it together. She says, you wanna heal your body. Get it together. You have to heal your heart. Whatsoever you sow, you will reap. Get it together. Mm-hmm. No one else can hurt you like you can. And it's people that you hold in your bosoms that ends up hurting you the worst. All right? Listen, y'all let that party go. Whatever this could have been more than 3 people. But this is giving me in your love life, in your family, um, and maybe even work dynamics, but it's three. So it could be love, family, partnerships, whatever. But this is like three different type of dynamics, like relationship dynamics. You are no longer interested in like toxic energy. And it was crazy because like a lot of shit been coming up today. I was talking to one of the soldiers, to one of my I don't, not one of my soldiers, but to one of the soldiers, and like we just have this banter, like like you have like a certain type of banter with people. So we just had this banter, and he was talking. I can't remember what he was. Oh, we were talking about melodic music. One of the other soldiers had got me hooked on like melodic music, and I was like, I love listening to that music. So sometimes we'll go in and we'll swap like not playlists, but what is it? Swap songs or whatever. So there was another soldier in there kind of giving me a hard time, just in a joking way, right? And we started talking about the movie Sinners, and I can't remember how the conversation came up, but he was like, so and so told me to be careful with you. And I was like, be careful for what? And he was like, oh, well, just because I got a lot of stuff that's going on. And, looks can be, what did they say? Looks can be, what is it? Looks can be misleading or deceiving or something like that. And I was like, but what does that mean? And they was like, no, no, no. They was just saying, just like be careful and stuff like that. Be careful with what? And from whom? And he was like, oh, no, no, no. Miss Harper said this and this and this and that. And I was like, be careful for me? I'm the only single one around here. And there's been so many investigations of married folks swapping spit with each other. I ain't got shit to do with that. But again, there are people that will claim to be of religion that will literally keep repeating and gossiping about shit that they know nothing about. And I was like, so if I laugh, God forbid, and the military is kind of male dominated, right? So we work around a lot of men. So, um, do not call me baby. Do not call me baby. We work around a lot of men, so that's just kind of the nature. And I'm like, God forbid I'm in the hallway laughing at a joke, and now all of a sudden, y'all got a rumor that we over here smashing beef patties. I was like, it literally makes no sense. It makes no sense. And this is the same motherfucker that's married, and her coworker is a male and he's married, and they always going to lunch together. But you got something to say about me. So this is how I fix the old snagger-tooth ass. I said, what's really interesting? It's only a problem when the person that they're talking about is attractive. I say that's how jealousy spews. It starts off in gossip. And I was like, you know what? It's always them broke back Buick arthritic motherfuckers that got some shit to say. It's always them. Always them. Worry about your fucking canker sores, okay? Worry about your diabetes. Worry about your arthritic hands and how you're built and shaped like fucking SpongeBob. Worry about that. You keep relaxing your hair and this shit ain't even fucking growing. What the fuck is you relaxing? Your thoughts? Because it goddamn ain't your toxic habits. The fuck? Like the fuck? God damn. Can't even tell a goddamn joke and people like, Oh, and that's what it was. She made a comment. She was like, I don't know what y'all over there doing, flirting. Why would you even say that in a professional setting? Why would you say that? It's not my fault that your vagina is probably shaped like a cardboard box and dry as one too. People always got something to say. Always got something to say. What's up, Spicy? Excuse me. I'm just saying. I'm good. And matter of fact, I had went into another shop. It's like a lot didn't go on today, but a lot did. So I went into one of the shops And like sometimes other people from departments, we'll all congregate in one office. So one of the old heads, he came in there. He was like, "Man, I was looking for you yesterday." And he said, "I called your name and you was gone." I said, "What time was it?" And he told me the time, and I was like, "That's because I was supposed to be." So we had both started laughing or whatever. And then he said something, and I repeated it back in a song. And he was like, "Oh, you got a nice voice." And I was like, "Thank you." So then I'm gonna call him Knees. Then somebody named I call him Knees. So then Knees said something, and I'm like, you can't be giving compliments to young pretty women in front of these old hags. You can't be doing that. Didn't say nothing. That's how you shut the enemy up. Start Cat Williams of their asses. That's how you shut the enemy up. You said you came in giggling. Yeah. Ooh. Y'all could be seeing 333. Y'all are realizing that these connections aren't going anywhere. Damn. Did I not call that? We got 3 of Cups. We have the 3 of Wands, 3 of Cups. Well, 3 of Cups, 3 of Wands, 3 of fucking Pentacles. Y'all know how y'all have nicknames for people at work. Knees. Okay, one of the ladies I call Buick. Hey, you see, hey Buick. But see, they don't know that. That's a little code name behind their back. Buick. You got SpongeBob, Mr. Krabs. Got those names. All right. So y'all are definitely not interested. And that's what I was saying. So we got the 3 of Cups. This is emotionally. 3 of Wands, that's action. And 3 of Pentacles is like stability. Okay? So you're not interested in people that ain't putting in the effort. If you don't feel how you making, if people don't make you feel how you making them feel, appreciated, wanted, desire, all that other shit, whatever, add some extra, seasonings in there, okay? Take some out. I don't fucking know. But if people are not making you feel the way that you make them feel, if they're not coming through for you like you come through for them, you're done. You're not interested. You are not interested at all. Okay? And see, you may have had the blinders over your eyes, but see, that intuition was telling you that something was going on. Excuse me. Give me uninterested. Everything has to be reciprocal. That is the only way. Like, my cup can't get filled if you ain't feeling it, but I'm feeling yours. I hate how this thing fucking slides. Yeah, yeah. Shonda. But I don't really care what people say. I don't really watch what them gonna do. So I gotta stick to my girls like this. Let me see if that works. Yeah, you've learned a hard lesson too. And I feel like these are people that could have been in like leadership roles, or you saw them in some type of high honor. So you kind of like you roll with the things that they did until you stopped. You took all your love away. All it. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. You gone. And they over here like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? What am I going? That's you right there. And then look at the distance. Look at the distance. Okay, your head is down. That means that you ain't looked back. If you look at that posture, hold on. Look at the posture. Look at that. You probably on the phone texting. You probably on the phone Uber Eatsing. Okay? And they over here like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? And they're not even paying attention to this light right here. At all. And it's about to be. How are these people feeling about the collective right now? This is a whole breakup. This is a whole breakup. 10 of Cups, Ace of Cups. But this was also a trigger to how you grew up. So you could have grew up in a lot of dysfunction like this. And now that you have matured, it's like you want more, you desire more. And there is nothing wrong with that. Matter of fact, I was watching a video, like a little clip of Chris Brown, and he was saying how, I really don't remember, but at least I'm honest about it. I really don't remember, but it was something along the lines of like, if he can help people while he's helping himself, like he'll do that. And most people will see that as greedy, but only the people that will see that as greedy are the ones that come in with a greedy intent. And Chris Brown is saying, no, I don't have no problem helping you, but I'm gonna make sure I help myself. And this is not in a way of like a loan shark or capitalism. This is in a way of, I know my worth, I know my value, I know what I bring to the table. And you're okay again with walking this journey by yourself. I would rather walk this journey by myself and have a whole concert in my head or singing it than to be walking with somebody and we don't even mesh. We don't even mesh. We don't even match. The vibrational frequency is so different. But yeah, this is like a complete breakup because again, at the end of the day, you realize with this King of Swords that love wasn't really being offered. It was a bunch of disharmony and chaos. You were the one trying to hold the pieces together. Listen, the King of Swords got the sense. The King of Swords got the discipline. The King of Swords got the clear mind. That was you. You got the ideas. You got all of this. But this is giving me that you, and take this as it resonates and flip the roles. But this is giving me like, act like a lady and think like a man. Like you really had to think about this and you had to look at this logically and not look at this so much so emotionally. Like you had to look at situations very logically and see how it was affecting you emotionally. You understand what I'm saying? And I feel like this is what is causing this big old shift. Correct. You're right. Being selfish is a, and you know, yeah. Y'all, you know what's so funny? I was where was I? Oh, I was at the grocery store, right? And I heard that, remember I was talking to y'all about that Nick Jonas song? Uh you're so sexy, beautiful, and everybody wanna taste. That's why. Yo, I was in the grocery store and that song came on. And I swear to God, I want to call y'all and be like, y'all hear this shit? Y'all hear this shit? I really want to do that. But I thought that was so funny. And it literally happened the next day, which I thought was fucking hilarious. What's his Three of Cups energy? Yes, it's true facts. I took my power back, and yes, I tried to hold it together. This resonates with me so true. Thank you very much for this message. You're welcome. Give me the Three of Cups. Oh, and so what the person said, um, so one of my coworkers was like, I'm finna show them I'm not the one. You know, she's like, I'm finna show her I'm not the. It was something along those lines. She's like, I'm finna show her I'm not the one. I'm not the two. And it's like people try to make undercut digs, but see, this is the thing. Karma is patient, and sometimes when you're too impulsive, even if you are right in something, you may completely miss the mark because you don't know how to be emotionally mature about a situation. You know, so I was like, oh, okay, you're not the one, girl. Don't be the one. Oop, don't be the two either or the three. That's not gonna trigger me. That's not gonna trigger me. Cause again, at the end of the day, listen, folks gonna do what they wanna do. Folks gonna be who they are. Your job is to, once you see who they are, believe that shit. Don't convince yourself otherwise. Believe somebody as they show up, how they show up, okay? And the type of things that they do when they show up. Give me the Three of Cups. Ooh, the Knight of Swords. Listen, first of all, not only were these people that were trying to slow you down and stop you from moving, these were also people that were very, I want to say, abusive. You dealt with a lot of aggressive energies, a lot of aggressive environments, a lot of aggressive people. Okay, a lot of them, and it's almost giving me like peer pressure. You understand? And it reminded you, this shit was so fucking familiar. It took a lot of y'all some time to even realize this. Like, listen, my mods is on it. Come through, mods. Thank y'all so much. I feel like this energy was so familiar to you. And that's why maybe you guys could have, yep, here, I ain't even mean for that one. Look at this. The Emperor, Aries and Scorpio. You dealt with a lot of like abusive, authoritative type of energy, okay? And a lot of this, look at this, Ten of Swords. These cards don't even belong here. Two different decks. A lot of this was, ooh, Gemini as well. A lot of this played a role into your childhood, and it was basically, it was so chaotic to the point where you, I don't know, almost rationalized it. You kept giving people hall passes. Yeah, you kept trying to work on it. You kept trying to fix it. Oh, maybe we can do better. Friend, they don't want to do better. Okay? They want you to accept less. Okay? They want to beat you down till you accept what they give you, which is nothing. Okay? That's literally what they want. They want to, y'all could be seeing 222 as well. Yeah, these people were literally trying to psych you out. And I feel like a lot of y'all could have maybe started becoming a lot anxious. Like y'all could have had a lot of anxiety growing up, or maybe having anxiety around other people, right? And that was your inner soul trying to let you know that you listen, you don't really belong in this environment. Okay? But your eagerness and your desire to not want to give up, like I can push through, you're not a failure if you let go of connections that are toxic. Okay? And he gonna love you right on out this group chat. Okay? Look at that. Boom. Damn, 11:33. I just posted that on one of my videos. That's really interesting. Excuse me. Yep, you was dealing with manipulators. Yo, Tariq, I swear I've seen that name like 3 times a day. Y'all need to go check out that video because that name was on the video that I posted on TikTok. And I was basically saying, oh, wait, you know what? Hold up. I think I remember. In that video, I posted a bunch of names. And I was basically saying how a lot of these people sent you like confusion spells. Like they were trying to confuse. Oh my God, this is resonating. Okay. They were trying to confuse you. You was getting anxious, right? Because maybe these people were trying to come back around and be nice, but you're getting anxious because you're like, and that's your intuition saying, alert, 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 intruder, intruder, intruder. That was your intuition letting you know that these people were actually not people that can be trusted. Okay, you know when you're in a calming energy and when you're in a calming environment, when your nervous system can relax. But if you're on high alert, that's because your intuition is trying to tell you to be on high alert. Okay, and the name Tariq came up in that live. I mean in that reading. So you literally had people out here trying to manipulate you and trying to confuse you. No, your intuition can't be blown off. Your intuition ain't confusion. Okay? Your intuition is trying to tell your mind, look at that motherfucker. See what the fuck they trying to do. They on to some sneaky shit. Don't let them get past. Don't let them come through. Don't invite them in. Okay? So never downplay your intuition. All right? Even if you got to take a step back and have a conversation. You are very powerful and your mind is powerful. And that's why people will literally try to, do all these types of spells and dark magic to try to confuse you because nothing else has been working. Nothing else has been working. And you know what's crazy? I watched a fucking, y'all, I love talking to y'all, by the way. I'm talking to y'all like we on a video chat. I mean, we kind of are, but you know what I mean. So I was watching this TV show, and I'm not going to say what the TV show is, but it was about like some witches, right? And they felt like if they were able to sacrifice somebody, the that person's energy would go into the ground and they could pull the energy out and claim it. Oh, thank you, Lori. They felt like they could pull the energy out and claim it. So that's why when people were out here doing all these death magic spells on y'all, they felt like if they could get you to die, or you know what I'm saying, they could go into the earth and try to pull out your energy. They were trying to literally manipulate energy in that way. Damn. All of this. Trying to get you, trying to get back in, trying to be vulnerable, trying to be nice. Don't fall for that shit. Don't fall for that shit. Remember what they showed you the first time they betrayed you. Remember that shit. And you know what's been coming up a lot too? Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson has been coming up a lot, and he is a Virgo, if I'm not mistaken. And one thing about Michael Jackson, when he clapped back, that shit was so gentleman-like. Okay? Remember when Eminem did that diss track on Michael Jackson and he ended up buying all of his dang, he brought all of his royalties or whatever that shit was called. That's how y'all do people. You not gonna sit up here and argue. You ain't finna go back and forth with these folks. Ooh, that's a rap. Yeah, especially yeah, I'm telling you now. You're not gonna go back and forth with people. You're not gonna do that. That's a waste of energy. It literally is a waste of energy. No, you're going to go to the table. You're going to think about this shit. You're going to see how it impacted you. And then you're going to figure out the best way to move forward where you're not fucking up the integrity of who you are as a person. He brought all his masters. He sure did. He sure did. Keep making music and keep making me money. Mm-hmm. 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 That's what that was about. What's his Three of Wands? And you know what too about Michael Jackson? Excuse me, I'm sorry, I forgot to say that. It's the fucking neurodivergence and the ADHD. But you know what was also very interesting about Michael Jackson is the simple fact that like he was a fucking mastermind. He was a mastermind. Okay, not only was he creative, he was innovative. Like he did shit, and like people around the world love that man. Like people would faint in his presence. That's just the type of like angelic energy that he gave off. Now, yeah, that doesn't mean that he didn't have his own battles that he was fighting, but he did not project his battles onto other people. Okay, people felt a sense of like, you know, they saw like a god or something like that. People felt the sense of that. And we all are a god in our own way. But they felt a sense of that. And I feel like that's what you give to people. And for to spiritual haters that hate that, they try to get you to conform. They try to break you down. They try to dim your light. And one thing about Michael Jackson, he never dimmed his light. Even when Oprah Winfrey did that interview and she was trying to basically like I don't know, like she was really trying to pin him out to be somebody, and he just started making beats while she was interviewing him, and I thought that shit was so fucking hilarious because he owned that fucking interview. He owned it. So something about MJ could be very significant. Hold on, let me see why this is popping up. I'm sorry, y'all. Hey, like, I'm gonna get back to it, but I'm like, why does MJ keep popping? Hold on, this. Ooh, 12th house, surrender, and then third house. And Aries, this is really interesting because I feel like y'all do things in a leadership way, but in your own way. It's like, oh, that's how they move, just like MJ did with damn Eminem. Oh, that's how you gonna move? Oh, okay, no problem. Third house, 12th house, that's 3-3. That's how you gonna move? Okay, so this how we gonna move. This how we finna move. See, a lot of times people think They mistake your childlike innocence. They mistake that jovial side of you, and they don't recognize that there's a savage side of you. But it's not savage in a chaotic way, it's a savage in a leadership way, but in the right way. You school people and you educate them by still maintaining the integrity of your vibrational frequency. And that's what people don't like. They don't like that. Hey, yeah, look at this. Look at this. 7 minus 12 minus 7 is 5. We talk about the fifth house. Fifth house talks about your passions and your creativity. You don't let nobody try to come in and wreck it Ralph your shit. And see, that's why those record labels were mad at Michael Jackson, because they could not control him. Y'all can't be controlled. And people will try to bully you into submission. That's what this is about. They tried to bully you into submission. You are a leader. You are a damn. I was just gonna say the word, but I forgot it. Hold on. Let me see if I can get a Damn, what was the word I was gonna say? Trailblazer. You are a trailblazer. Thank you, Spirit. Appreciate you. You are a trailblazer. Okay? We got heavy Aries. We got heavy Sagittarius. Y'all can have some type of fire sign. Maybe in your fifth house, your third house, your seventh house, or your 12th house. But y'all got fire signs somewhere. And listen, wherever that fire is, it don't need no fucking wood. Okay? All it needs is air. All it needs is your throat chakra to stay activated. That's why your throat chakra is so important. It's air. Okay? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You was like, okay, this is what you're doing. This is what you're trying to do behind closed doors. This is what you're trying to do behind the curtain. Once you peep that shit, once you see that shit, you say, listen, let me see that shit one fucking time. Let me see that shit one motherfucking time. One motherfucking time. Just one. Just one motherfucking time. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. How you used to know me, Mercury deals with communication, perception, understanding. How you used to know me, I don't even fucking know that person anymore. Who is that? Who is Jay? Who is Gigi? Who's the old one? I don't even know him. I don't even know them. Look, North Node. Okay? Why? Because that old version of you no longer exists, which is why the tricks and the plays and the schemes and the gimmicks and the magic doesn't work. It does not work. Okay? And they say, why? Tell them that it's human nature. Why? And you do it that way. Yeah, I'm gonna be listening to Michael Jackson this weekend, I guess. Okay? And people cannot figure out how, why. Your north node is Aries, and that means your south node was Libra, which means you went through some shit, friend. You went through some shit, friend. Okay? You went through a lot. Yeah. Listen, you cannot trick me with your words. You can't trick me with your fucking illusions. You can't do none of that shit. You can't do it. You can't. Yeah? Yeah, MJ never get... Yo, I was watching the remember the MJ video where he had not Naomi Campbell. What was the damn actress? What was the model name? Iman. He had Iman in there. Eddie Murphy was in there. Damn, what was the name of that video? He did the whole dance. They were sliding on the floor. Pop, 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 pop. They ain't do all of that, but I just what I felt in my spirit. It was it Remember the Time? Oh, there it was. Yep, it sure was. Yep. So people gonna be like, damn, I remember the time when the collective used to let me manipulate their ass. I remember the time when collective used to, and then you like, remember my baby. Woo! You know what I mean? Like y'all not, y'all saying onward, okay? We out of there. We out of there. All people can say is the time they remembered, okay? The time that they remembered. So that's why MJ keeps coming up. Like y'all are giving me like mega star, mega pop star, mega superstar. I don't know what the fuck Michael Jackson was, but I know that he is somebody that his name will fucking live on. Okay? His name will live on. Give me the three of wands. Let's go back to the three of wands. Listen, I'm about to put on my goddamn church socks and slide down my living room and my kitchen floor. Okay? Ooh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Look at that. Look at that. You said, look at my nose. Ain't it so cute? Ain't it so cute? Look at my teeth. Look at my lips. Mwah. Baby, it don't pay to be hateful. That makes your ass wrinkle. Okay? No, you cannot, Michael. Good night. But you see the truth. Like, now that you see what it is, you can't go back from it. You can't look at people any differently. You literally cannot look at anybody any differently. Church socks are on. Okay? Church socks are on. You have emotionally, and look at this. We got the King and Queen of Cups. So you have definitely healed from the abandonment wounds. Okay, this is a lot of mother and father energy that you've healed from. It's like you're protecting your feminine energy and your masculine energy, but you're not over masculating your energy. Does that make sense? Excuse me. You're not over, like, I don't want to say emasculate, because emasculate is when somebody belittles a masculine energy, but you're not overcompensating for your masculine energy, but you're protecting it with your feminine. You're protecting your feminine energy with your masculine energy, but it's such a beautiful balance. Okay, because this is, you're giving yourself the protection that you didn't have growing up. Okay, you're giving yourself that. I love this energy for y'all. Let's see how these people are feeling about y'all right now. Cause I feel like they stuck in their feelings. They mad cause they can't get that money. They mad cause they can't get that frequency. I'm hearing that in the arms of an angel. Oh my God. All this pentacles. They like, what my money? Oh my God. There goes the money train. God damn it. I should have tied them to the pole a lot tighter. How the fuck did they get away? I don't even see no emotions. They're looking at this completely from a financial standpoint, a materialistic standpoint. That's literally how they're looking at this. What did I say? Pentacles. All fucking pentacles. That's how they're looking at this, friend. That's how they're looking at this. We have the 10 of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Pentacles. And then we have the 6 of Pentacles. All right. That gives us 17 Pentacles, which gives us 1 plus 7 is 8, which gives us the 8 of Pentacles. They just miss your loyalty. Okay. They miss your loyalty. That's it. That's all they miss. Jesus. How are these people feeling about the Oh, yeah, hold on. I'm gonna have to, oh shit, I'm gonna have to get that one. Yep, cause that's all they was looking at this by. And you know what's so crazy about the TV? I was watching another TV show last night. I'm about to finish binge watching on that shit later on. But there was this girl who befriended this really nice witch who was very powerful. She befriended this really nice, powerful witch to get her to do her bidding. And once the witch found out what the person was trying to do. She was like, so you used me this whole time? You used me this whole time? Like, it's making sense. Yes, all of my information is in the description box. Look, oh my God, look at this. Deception. The Seven of Swords. Deception. They used y'all this whole fucking time. I look like I can sing. No, I actually really be like. Ooh, you guys, yeah, donate so I can go ahead and get a nose job. Go. You know what? Actually, do a PayPal or do a GoFundMe. Do a GoFundMe for my nose job. This is what a black nose look like. Baby, you try to hurt me and you can't. Oh my God. Oh my God. It must suck to be so hateful, to hate yourself so much. You got to try to find, and it's not even a goddamn shit to me. But you can tell people that ain't happy with their own lives. That's got to be old hateful ass journey, ain't it? To have a face only your mama could love. Ugh. Cold world. It really do. It take a lot of energy to be hateful. You are beautiful all the way. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. What's this moon? Clarify the moon. Ugh. Ooh, they was doing moon magic. These people were really trying to fuck with your subconscious. They were literally trying to plant these. Ooh, yes, with the Five of Swords. Who is this Queen of Swords energy? All this air sign. Okay, Queen of Swords, Five of Swords, 10 of fucking Swords. All of this Swords energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius head asses. Trying to fucking manipulate. See, like, people literally was trying to, like, rip you apart from yourself. It's like they were just trying to, like, take all. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Let me do the first thing that's gonna hurt you. Then let me do the second thing. Oh. Let me put it in your hand so you got your fingerprints on it. Okay? Then let me put one right here, put one right here, put one right here. But it don't matter because I can say that you did it to yourself. Okay? If I put this knife in your hand, I can say you did it to yourself. They chopped themselves up. That's what they were trying to do. Okay? It's Jasmine from Tunisia, East Africa. Well, thank you for being here. That's what they were trying to do. Trying to plant seeds. So, like these little gremlins be like, oh, do something with your nose. Oh, your teeth is crooked. You see this? See that? See how that's crooked? But I love it. I got cellulite. I don't want to change. I ain't trying to be out here be perfect. I ain't trying to be perfect for nobody. But see, they will plant seeds. They will plant like little seeds of doubt. And then they poke at it. Okay? And if they poke at it, they hoping that it'll grow. They hoping that you'll feed into it. That's what they were doing. That's what they were doing. See, they didn't want to get caught red-handed, so they were doing shit behind the scenes. Because they saw you like this. They're like, ain't nobody gonna give a damn. Look. This motherfucker drown. Ain't nobody gonna care. If they drown, ain't nobody gonna care. Look at this. Look, we're gonna keep moving on. We're gonna we're gonna cry about it, laugh about it at the same time. We don't give a damn. We don't give a damn at all. You know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? They don't give a damn. Don't care. Give me this Five of Swords energy. Give me this Five of Swords energy. Another black wench with an attitude. Ooh, baby, sweet dreams. Sweet dreams. Clarify it. Literally, just like that. Shout out to my mods. Yeah, they were trying to avoid. What was this? What was this tower? What was this tower energy? It's just people trying to cause distractions so I don't get the message out. They were trying to avoid. They were trying to cause all this ruckus to like weigh you down emotionally. Like they were doing mental shit to weigh you down emotionally so that you couldn't actually see. It's like, it's almost like, did it really hurt if I, how do I say this? Like if you, let's say if like you walk into a door or you walk into something and you get abused, what is it, abused? You get abused, like you get like abused right here. That's visible. That can be seen. Okay? Like, but if they were doing it and there were no buses, what is it? What do you say it's what is it? Buses? If there were no like buses, then how can you say I'm hurting you? That's what they were trying to do. So like I said, if they put the knife, if they put the sword in your hand and they got your fingerprints on it, that clears them. So that's what they were trying to do in the shadows. And see what happens is if you keep playing in that shadow, at some point your ass gonna get caught up in it. You're gonna get consumed by it. Hmm. You know what? When I think of my Beetlejuice cup, y'all remember in the original Beetlejuice, that guy that he had the big old body and they sprinkled that stuff on his head and his head started shrinking. Somebody could have like a small head and a big old body. Got more head than she got body. That could be you're welcome. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm gonna just call you G girl. Peabody. Yes. Why is the Queen of Swords? I mean, not the Queen of Swords. Why the Queen of Cups? These people really did not want you to move on. They didn't want you to move on because now that you have moved on, now they're faced to deal with their own inner demons. Okay? Oh, gotcha, girl. Ah. I ain't gonna lie, I almost was like, Georgia? Cha? Georgia? Georgia? Cha? Yeah, but it's like these people didn't want to have to, yeah, because they didn't, whoever these people were, they didn't make the changes in their own lives. Okay? It says complete 180, complete change. They didn't make the changes in their own life. And they did not want you to leave them. Because You leaving is the proof that they failed somewhere in their life. That's what this really boils down to. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It boils down to that. They don't want to have to sit and dig through their own shit. They don't want to do that. Oh my God, all these aces. Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. Excuse me. Excuse me. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So if they could hold you back, they would never have to deal with it. Yeah, they could just use it as a sacrifice. They would never have to deal with it. If they could hold you back, you would shield them from all the codependency that they really suffer from. All right. Oof. All right. Let me roll some dice. Okay, you too. Ooh, we got what is this called? I don't know the name of it. What's this called? What is this? Like that's the hammer, but what is this? What is that? A wrench? Yeah, I think it's a wrench. Well, as my grandpa would say, a wrench. You got a wrench. Okay, so we got a wrench, a hammer. Then we have South Node, and then we got Virgo. And I've been picking up a lot of Hermit energy. And see, this is the thing. Whoa. Excuse me. Y'all have done so much work. You've done so much work, and I do feel like, and I had made this analogy in my video on TikTok. It's almost like, you know, when you're in the quiet, because some of y'all, maybe things haven't been picking up how y'all wanted it to pick up, right? So, like, sometimes quietness can trigger something because it feels like nothing's moving. You feel like you're stuck. Okay, sometimes you can get a little antsy, and I feel like this is where you've been tested the most. This is where those low vibrational frequencies try to come in, and it's no different than when Jesus was in the where was he at? Was he in Jerusalem or Gethsemane? Don't give me the line. But he was fasting for 40 days and 40 nights. And Satan came to him and told him to jump off the cliff and that the angels would catch him. And Jesus responded back to him that basically like you should never tempt God. Like some shit like that. Like you should never tempt God. And that's what these people were trying to do. Like while you're over here working on yourself and trying to finish closing out these cycles, you have people trying to tempt you. But the thing about it is with this Virgo energy, now let me tell you something about a Virgo, okay? Now this is a story all about how my life got twisted upside down, and I like to take a minute, just sit right there. I tell you how I came to live in a town called Bel Air. In West Philadelphia, born and raised on a playground. That's where I spent most of my days. Like that's what this is giving me. Like you're literally out here. Tell me about it. Like you literally out here doing it, right? You're literally out here trying to close out these cycles, okay? But one thing about Virgo is the analyzer, okay? Virgo is gonna sit back and think about it 5 times, 8, 10, 20, 30, but no more than 50. That's a Virgo for you. Virgo gonna think about that shit for a couple times, right? And they're going to contemplate. And I think what people underestimated is the wisdom. Virgo is the hermit. So you guys are very wise, and your looks can give you a disguise. That was a bar. Did you hear it? Okay. Hold on, y'all, 1 second. My phone about to. Sorry. There we go. So I definitely feel like you have like an old soul type of spirit about you. Good morning to you. You are very beautiful and very beautiful eyes. Love, wow, wow. Thank you, Dave. Okay. So people really underestimate your wisdom. Okay. They underestimate your wisdom. Even while you're learning, you're still wise. And see, the problem is that people feel like they can come in and teach you a lesson, and half of that shit you've already learned. This is just where you master that shit. So now you have literally become a master of your own mind. And even when they try to send shit your way, and your anxiety start flaring up, you be like, hold up, something ain't motherfucking right. And you're not saying it, but your vibration, you're like, no, wait a minute, something ain't right now. Something ain't right in this apple juice. And you gonna sit there and you gonna figure that shit the fuck out. And once you figure that shit out, baby, the way that you play that shit, chef's kiss. Jay, you got all that from Dice? Yes. Okay? Yes, I did. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But it resonate, don't it? Yes, it do. Yes, it do. Yes, it do. Go ahead and tell me. Come on and tell me. Tell me. Yeah. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. You are very, and see, the thing is, you do it with a poker face. Like people, and I feel like y'all could be like, people could be talking to you and be like this. And the whole time that they are talking to you, you over there having a whole conversation with yourself. Okay, you, your spirit team, okay, maybe a few of your deities, you having a whole conversation and you're just like this. And that people are trying to figure out, they're trying to reach a micro expression. Oh, she ain't giving a micro expression. I wonder what they thinking. And you know what's crazy? Half of them get nervous because you know the entity that you're dealing with. You can look the devil straight in his face and be like this, knowing that he tried to put some black magic on you, knowing that he tried to curse you, knowing exactly what the fuck that he's done, and just look to this. And then they get nervous. They might try to talk fast. They might try to confuse you. And you never let on to what y'all laughing because you laughing because you know I'm right. Okay? Okay? You're laughing because you know I'm right. Because they're like, damn, what they thinking? They ain't saying shit. Do they know? Then they start getting paranoid. Then you see bloop, 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 bloop. And see that you don't even see them sweating, but you know they spiritually sweating. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's exactly what y'all do. You give them nothing and you watching them the whole time. They trying to study you and you watching them. Then they start looking away because they don't want you looking to your eyes because the eyes is the one to the soul. Woo, child. And it's crazy because I have a lot of karmic people that be watching me. But, and they try, because they try to study. You know, I know a lot of people that used to talk to me that don't talk to me no more, that don't want me to know that they're watching. I know you're watching with your nosy asses. I know you stayed up late at night because you got to go to work in the morning. You still watching my shit. Like, what you doing? What you doing? Mm-hmm. I know you're watching. And you still don't understand how I know. You're still trying to figure it out. Ooh, excuse me. Like, damn, how they knew I put a confusion spell on them? Damn, now she gonna let the collective know? Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Marsha. Why she get all the good gifts? Okay, I'm gonna go to the cemetery and do some death spells on them. Okay, well, let me try to be nice to them. Let me try to confuse them and throw them off. Let me try to help them. Let me apologize. That's exactly what y'all do. Right? That's exactly what you do. They can't read you. Okay? Yeah, 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 yeah. How she did it? How she did it? How does she know? How she know I tried to take her ass out? How she know? How they know that I put a whole smear campaign out on them and they won't even cuss at me? They won't even raise their voice. But see, the thing is, I know with fulfilling my purpose, I know what's going to happen to those that have tried to stop me. I know what's going to happen. You try to delay a calling, you try to block a message, you try to interfere with an abundance, you try anything that you're not supposed to do. But see, karma is patient. Karma is patient. And it will let you rack up until you have reached max capacity. And that's why they nervous. Because they like, God damn it, they got away. That means they know something. What the fuck they know? I would never tell you what the fuck I know. Y'all would never tell them what you know. Because why? Because the enemy is always trying to find a way to scheme. If you tell them what they know, then they'll try to hide it better. Okay? Like when my ex-husband was cheating. You know, when I would bring it up to him, he just found a better way to cheat. Just find a better way to cheat. You know? And I remember that time, well, when we had brought the house, I can't even remember how this shit started. But he ended up saying something happened. Actually, I do remember. I just don't want to go into it. One of his cheating fiascos or whatever. And I'm like, God damn. I was like, did you even love me? And he was like, I was trying to find my way back. When did you leave? When did you leave, sir? Where'd you go? Huh? Because you were still here. Where'd you go? And I was like, you had me buy this house? And that's how you felt? Well, I was trying to find my way. But you didn't tell me that you wasn't feeling it. You didn't tell me that there was an issue, that there was a problem? Girl, the cheating was the problem. That was a red flag. I know. We listen and we don't judge, okay? It's the growth, okay? It's the growth. Yeah. Trying to figure it out. Every time I brought up the cheating, he just started cheating a lot better. Okay? Started cheating a lot better. And I remember one time my Grammy said, don't address a man about his cheating unless you're willing to do something. And I was like, oh. She said, never address, and this is not just about a man, it's about a person. Don't address somebody about their cheating if you ain't prepared to do something. Girl, listen, let me tell you something. Them 16 years taught me a whole lot. Them 16 years taught me a whole lot. Okay? People be like, would you ever go back to what? Back to what? Okay? What would listen, what would I go back to? Nothing. Because there was nothing there. Okay? Period. And it's like once you're able to see that, once you're able to see something for what it is, you can move on. Because you see the truth. Okay? You see the truth. And I don't hate him. I don't nothing him. I don't hate him. I don't nothing him. Right? I appreciate the lesson. Okay? Because what it showed me is that he's dealing with his own. He is dealing with his own inner demons. Okay? He's dealing with his own inner demons because people don't feel good about themselves. So they will use your good heart as a catalyst to continue to do the shit that they do and hurt you. Didn't give a damn about a tear that I cried, how many times I cried myself to sleep, how many times I had to massage my feet because I worked 10 hours a day, then I had to come home, cook, clean, wash dishes, fold, all that shit. While you didn't care about none of that. Okay? Didn't care about hurting me because they didn't care about you. They cared about what they got from you. Two different things. Two different things. Okay? And now that you want more out of your life, you recognize who didn't give you any and who continued to give you less. You understand what I'm saying? You recognize that. All right? You guys are definitely being watched online. I feel like somebody could be trying to come in. Somebody could be coming towards you. Somebody that's been watching you online is tired of holding back. There could be a distance. Maybe this person could have been distant. Oh my God, look, I told y'all, look at this. Somebody has been stalking you from their house. Travel, stalker, home, travel again. Okay, so this could be somebody. You got travel upright, travel reverse. Somebody could be scared to approach you and they keep going back and forth like, should I, shouldn't I don't know what to say. This could be the same person that's texting you and deleting the messages. I don't fucking know. I gotta admit, you like a black goddess. Thank you, the last bishop. I appreciate you. Yeah, the retrograde is July 14th, I think. Clarify travel. This could have been somebody that was kind of expecting and waiting for you to reach out to them. Somebody could have been waiting for you to reach out to them. I don't know. You know? Oh, what's this veil? Hold on, because that stuck to my hand. What's this veil? Hmm. Lust and text message. I'm telling you, I'm not lying. Okay. For some of y'all, this could be a karmic feminine, but this could be a woman or a man. They're just in karmic energy. Okay? And y'all like, okay, well, how would I know? So a karmic feminine is somebody that is very masculine. Okay, very aggressive because they have not balanced their masculinity. Okay, they haven't balanced the masculine part of them. A karmic masculine is often sometimes someone that is sassy. I don't know if that is a I don't think that's no. I just this person could be sassy. They could be very competitive. They could be an attention seeker. Okay, they are a pick me that don't want to act like a pick me. So this person will maybe be like a runner and expect people to chase after them. Okay, and that is a masculine that has not balanced out the feminine side of them. Hierophant is a Taurus. Okay. Oops. Somebody has been. Well, what is this veil though? That's what I want to figure out. What is this veil energy? Oops. Thank you. Yeah, this is somebody that you walked away from, but I feel like they're having a hard time walking away from you. Yeah, ego. Okay, this could be a Leo as well. Some of y'all could have nice calves or a nice butt or something. What's this ego? Uh-huh. This person's been trying to be inconspicuous. This could also be a Aries, Taurus, or Gemini with this springtime. Somebody hates how well you're able to read them. Mm-hmm. 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 What is this ego and protection? Somebody thought that they could, I'm hearing that Maya song, Best of Me. Somebody thought they could get the best of you and didn't realize how protected you were. Somebody really tried it. They thought that they could try it. Clarify ego and protection. Oh, you meant Hierophant, like church people and leaders? Yeah. You said your calves are top tier? I know that's right. I know that's right. Come on, tribe. Clarify ego and protection. What did I say? What the fuck did I say? Divinity. What did I say? Somebody thought maybe because y'all are lone wolves, or maybe because y'all don't really fuck with your family. It's something about, it's almost like that kid at the table. You see them eating at the table, and like you think that you can bully them, but turns out that that kid, got a friend that just wasn't there that day. Like somebody really underestimated you. They thought that they could fuck with you, but you are so fucking protected. And that's why the things that they've been sending at you haven't been hitting you like they wanted to. Oh wait, this is my other card deck. Hold on, let me see what this one say. Them bones. That's judgment. That is judgment. Somebody about to face judgment for fucking with you. They finna face judgment for that shit. And I feel like this person was warned. 1, 2, 3. They could have been warned about 3 times. Clarify this judgment energy. What was that guy's name that was with Ashanti before she got with Nelly? Lucas Joyner. He could be significant. We got into you. Thief and unworthy. Clarify into you. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Oof. Pa is the moon. Remember I kept talking to y'all about that moon shit? Remember I kept talking to y'all about that moon magic? High honor and then ascending? This is what they're about to face. It's almost like, why is this into you though? Somebody could have had a secret crush on y'all. And I've been picking up Hey Arnold, Helga and Arnold. And it's, I feel like maybe somebody could like be mean to y'all, and that's their way of showing you that they like you. Listen, we too grown for that childish ass shit. We is too grown for that childish. Did you hear that? You heard that? What was that? Oh, my remote. Oh, so somebody was trying to control. Hold on. Somebody likes having control. It is very elementary. It's very childish. But see, that just lets you know the maturity level that people can be at. Here goes fucking relationships. I don't be lying to you. I ain't lying to you. Gift and new love. Then we got happiness hater. I'm fucking done. I am fucking done. Clarify into you in reverse. It's like this person could have maybe felt rejected, that you didn't like them, but they never said anything. But how they were treating you, they probably felt like you should have known. And this is how they feel like you was acting. Unbothered. Why would you be bothered about something that you don't even know about? Huh? Some of y'all, this could be same sex. And this is the thing, like, if somebody is, I don't know, if they're a part of, like, I ain't gonna say, well, you know what? Let me see. No, I don't want to say that. Um, this is giving me like I feel like it could be same sex. Damn, I can't say what I want to say. I can, but I don't want to say it. Um, I'm trying to find another way to say it. Ooh, they've been looking you up. Somebody hate how nonchalant you are. Oh my God. Whoever this person is, who is the impersonator? Do they feel like, oh, this is somebody that felt like maybe you wasn't an impersonator? You know, it was crazy because somebody had asked me, they was like, you've never been with a woman before? And I was like, no. And they was like, never? And I'm like, why do I have, you said the finger. Like, I'm like, why do I have to be with the, like, I don't get it. I don't get it. No, I don't have a desire to. That is not my preference. There's nothing wrong with it. That's just not how I roll. And you have people, and this is for any sex, it don't even matter, but you will have people that will try to challenge that and try to tempt you into, oh shit, exploring the unknown. You will literally have people that will try to do that. Ooh, child. Yeah, different strokes for different folks. Like, goddamn. Okay? I like broccoli. You don't like broccoli. You don't like broccoli? Bro. Shit. Same card again. Same card again. Somebody got it bad for your ass. They got it bad for you. So much so it drove them into doing whatever this fucking shit was. You got it bad when you're on the phone. Hang up and then you call right back. You got it bad when you miss a day without you, your whole life's off track. No, you got it back when you start on the phone. You don't wanna bump, bump. It's all you think about. You got it bad when you're out with someone, but you keep on thinking about somebody else. You got it bad when you say that you love her, but you really know everything that used to matter, it don't matter no more. I don't know. That could be significant. Whoever this person is, um, they have something attached to them. This is somebody. What is this attachment? Okay, this is why they got it bad for you. Because you're a star seed and you are a very generous person. You are very generous. And I'm telling you, this person was like, let me just hold on to you. Let me Clarice. Yeah, Clarice. Somebody just wanted to Clarice you. Y'all like, what is Clarice? I guess I'm telling my age. I don't give a damn. Okay? They wanted to Clarice. Mm-hmm. 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 Because you are so fucking healing. You get people addicted. I'm addicted to you. You get people. Listen, your loving gets folks addicted. People be about to crash the fuck out. Okay? You know, they be about to crash the fuck out. And they were heartbroken. This is giving me a thin line between fucking love and hate. Okay? Thin line between fucking love and hate. Ooh. Fix it. Okay? All right, so that's what that is with that person. Okay, so this ego person is the one that was feeling some type of way. Okay, baby, won't you come my way? I got something I want to say. All right, what's going on with this stalker? I wonder if they the same person. Look, Tiffany, you got it. You got it. You said somebody sent them. Somebody loves you, baby. And I'm pretty sure there's somebody that will be out there that will love them. I'm pretty sure that they can find a low vibrational person that will love them. Like they will, almost like Bobby and Whitney. Okay? Y'all remember that video with Whitney always had a little cigarette sticking out the side of her mouth. She's like, Bobby, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. What's this stalker energy? Oh my God. What's his stalker energy? Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Okay? Alright, so you got somebody that sees a bunch of hearts when I'm with you. I wonder why people just stop and stare and smile at us. It's for real what I feel when I'm with you. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, God. You got a whole hoe. You got a whole hoe. Okay? You said they can't stay away. Oh, God. Security! Security! Y'all about to call security on them? Okay. You said no comment? Oh, God. What's this mature? But see, this is somebody that you got, listen, I ain't gonna lie. Whoever this person is, they, listen, fuck the street. Okay? They like an Amtrak. Y'all, I'm trying to be serious. They like an Amtrak. Ay, 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 ay. It's for real what I feel when I'm with you. Ooh, hey, hey, hey. Mm-hmm. I love you, baby. What's his Cream Rising? I'm gonna have to listen to that song. Damn it. This could be an Aquarius. Excuse me. My nose just got stuffy. You hear that? My nose literally just got stuffy. Thank you. Excuse me. Nice singing. 304 reading is confusing. My whole spirit for real. I don't know why my nose just got stuffy. Hold on. Y'all know I'm gonna give y'all the goods, okay? Without revealing the goods. Hold on. Why did my nose get stuffy, Spirit? Ooh. You intimidate the fuck out of somebody. Your ability to detach. People feel like it's effortless. Your ability to detach from people, it intimidates them. Heavy Virgo energy. Virgo is not playing. Y'all saying when you know better, you do better. Yes. When you know better, you do better. And them same type of dynamics and relationships can no longer play in your face no more. And it's got a lot of people over here in their fucking feelings. Boy, won't you come on and pick up your feelings? Don't need no reason. You better hurry and pick up your feelings. Excuse me, Gemini. Gemini been popping the fuck out. We got Gemini 12th house. Okay. Then we got Taurus, which is what I was saying. Then we got 7th house, which is what I just said. So Gemini, Taurus, Aries. Remember I was picking that up earlier? Gemini, Taurus, Aries. Gemini, Taurus, Aries. Okay. Like people can't run that same run DMC shit on you. Y'all could be seeing 1111, 999, 222. I try to close my mouth because I hope you guys don't hear it. So I hope you guys didn't hear it. Yeah, y'all let people go and people be like, how the fuck you trigger people so badly when you let them go. And they over here in their fucking head. Okay? Literally in their head. Because they're like, you basically, one thing about y'all is because y'all don't do that fake shit. It's giving me that song, I'm cool on that fake shit. And I keep my grass cut to see that snake shit. Y'all don't do fake shit. You don't show fake love. You don't do that phony type of energy. Like you don't do that. You're not about that. Okay? And what that does is when you start walking away, you shatter people's reality. And they be over here like, what did I do to make the collective leave? What did I say to make them go away? Why don't they want me anymore? I don't know why they don't want me anymore. That's how they feel. And they're like, they try to find a reason to dislike you. Y'all laughing because y'all know I'm serious. They try to find a reason to dislike you, but they can't. Okay? They can't. You said that gives you anxiety. They be like, oh my God, why don't they love me? Why don't you just love me? Why don't they just love my toxic behavior? That's how they feel. So when you cut them off, they be like, they don't know what to do. They do not know what to do. So the nose getting stuffy, talking about empowerment. Give me more, Spirit. The nose getting stuffy, right? And we talked about empowerment. Give me more. You know what song that reminds me of? Y'all, like I'm really big on music. Um, Give me you. Everything else can wait. Give me you. Hope I'm not too late. Lord, give me you. Lord, give me you. Oh, Lord, give me you. Lord, give me you. Oh, shit. I know they're not praying. I'm back. I know they're not over here praying. I know they're not over here praying. Mm-hmm. And triggered. Look at that. Look at that. Exposed. Exposed. Oh, stuffy nose. People getting like sick. Their identity is crumbling. Yeah. Oh my. Who need these cards? You know what, y'all? One day I'm gonna just come on here. I'm gonna roll a couple of dice, okay? And we just gonna have a whole reading without pulling any cards. Cause who needs them? Their identity is crumbling. Okay, it's gonna start making them sick, or they're already sick. I don't know. Something about this shattering is going to like reveal some type of sickness because the star talks about healing. Okay, the star talks about healing. So whatever this is about. Give me the Queen of Wands. Gemini, lovers, in the reverse. Cause now that we're separated, we can't stand one another. I don't wanna be with you, put that on everything I own. Mm, 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 mm. I can't believe I stayed around that damn long. Y'all seeing a lot of sixes too. We got the Six of Swords. We got the Lovers, which is the number 6. We got the Six of Cups. And then we have the Six of Wands. Y'all is done with these. What? Y'all finished. Okay? And I ain't gonna lie. I ain't saying that. Nope. The test results is going the test results is going to was the test. I'm trying to. God damn it, Gina. The test results is going to determine everything that everybody needs to know. Okay, everything. What up, profoundly fresh? How you doing, lady? Yeah, separated. The longer people stay out of your energy, the worse it's gonna get for them, and that's why they scrambling to come back in. Okay, they're trying. They trying. Give me the Six of Swords. Because again, like I said with that Judgment card with them bones, their asses was warned. They was warned. And now that you have cut them off, now that you have walked away, now that you have cut them off, now that you have walked away, that Three of Swords, that broken heart is about to reveal 333, that broken heart. Okay? Cause I'm heartache, broken hearted. Life's not over. I can start again. They can't start over. They don't get no more redos. Okay? Remember I was telling y'all about heart attack? And remember I was telling y'all about fucking strokes. Okay? Different strokes to rule the world. Okay? It says heartbreak. Okay? This is the heartbreak hotel. All I really wanted was some other time. Instead, you told me lies when someone else was on your mind. What you do with me? What do you do? And I ain't gonna lie, that was a bad song too. This person, all this glamour magic, all of this shit that they was doing. First of all, look at all this shit. This person was doing a whole bunch of shit. Look at all this shit. Look at all this shit on that goddamn table. What the fuck they was doing. Look at this shit. Mirror magic, glamour magic. Look at all this shit. Look at all of that. Probably going to other readers. Okay? Some of them could be fucking readers. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, people be like, oh, the spiritual journey. Oh my God, tarot readers. Let me tell you who has the most narcissistic. Who is the most narcissistic? Okay? Y'all, I've been up since 4 o'clock. Bear with me. This morning. Yesterday morning. Maybe. I don't know what time it is. The spiritual community. Because everybody thinks that they are the most gifted. And then when they come across somebody that might have, different gifts or heightened gifts, baby, that ego becomes triggered. That ego becomes triggered. And now they want to humble you because they got some things they can show you. They got some things they can teach you. This spiritual community is not what it seems, okay? I have seen, oh God. Somebody is literally like, it's all coming back to me now. The karma, look at this, come on, look at that. It's all coming back, it's all coming back to me now. The things I conjured and the people that I talked to. The lies that I spread, don't forget about the rumors too. Okay? That's exactly what got me attacked. And all I was love and laughter until I, baby. Yeah, yeah. Look, that ego, that ego, the EGOT is shattered. Y'all, I know y'all like, is she this goofy in real life? I really am. I really am. Y'all ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I be telling jokes to myself. Be them things be knee slappers. Okay? Be like knee slappers. Okay? This person is now experiencing insecurities, self-doubt. Fucking with that psyche. Okay? Fucking with that psyche. What was that song? What was that song? Which one? I feel like I did like 10 songs in 2 seconds. Listen, y'all done had a whole concert. Okay? Who need a Cowboy Carter when you got Gula in the Tero? I'm just kidding. This person's ego is being shattered. Okay? Thank you, Jacob. John Jacob. Bum, 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 bum. His name is my name too. Whenever we go out, the people always shout. They go bum bum ba da 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 na 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 na. Oh yeah, I did make I remixed the hell out of that Heartbreak Hotel by Whitney Houston, and I think Faith Evans was in that. Mm-hmm. Ego, EGOT. Okay. Let me get another one. Somebody told me I laugh like a minion. Actually, I like minions. I'm not one, but I like them. Oh yeah, Kelly Price. Kelly Price. Somebody having sleepless nights. Somebody having sleepless nights. Oh yeah, cause now them burdens, y'all say it with me, them burdens, murderer. Nah, 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 nah. Oh shit. Nah, 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 nah. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Murderer, I'm a lyrical gangster. Excuse me, Mr. Officer. Still love you like that. You said burden. Yeah. Mm-hmm. They burden. And it's almost like this person can't move forward because they don't know. Give me this Ninosaurus energy. Whoop, there go that Gemini energy. Oh, I'm sorry. I take that back. That's not the Lovers. That's the Two of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But it could be a Gemini because I thought that was the Lovers. This person is fucked up over this breakup. But was it really the breakup? You know what? It's none of my business. Look, they feel defeated. Okay? They feel defeated. They literally feel defeated. My guilty pleasure, I ain't going nowhere. Baby, long as you're here, I'll be floating on air. Cause you're my sweet dream. Oh, a beautiful nightmare. Either way, I don't wanna wake up from you. Tattoo your name across my heart. Oh my God. So it will remain. Not even death can bring us apart. Oh shit. Ooh, they way down. Because they didn't expect. Oh, that's why. They didn't expect this to close out. Okay? They did not expect this to close out. What's coming for you? This block. Whoop. Mm. Okay, let me see what y'all advice is. I done been in here for almost 2 goddamn hours. I don't have Pokemon cards, but I got this block. Hold up. Bloop. Ooh. Ivory, I'm glad I saw that because I almost Ivory, what you talking about? Cause girl, listen, that trigger quick. I almost blop blop. Blop blop. All right. So let me get a message from Spirit. Spirit. Y'all, I know that y'all be fully entertained. I sure appreciate y'all being here. Y'all be like, damn, I feel like I know Gula. Oh shit, I'm hearing that E-zone down the road. You said you kill your own numbers, kicking people out the chat. Whoop! Here goes another one. Goodbye. You said it's a vibe and message all in one. Mm-hmm. And see, that was my point exactly. Like, people, I would rather have y'all in here than to have a whole bunch of people in here that don't really even fuck with me. You understand? Yeah, correct. It's not about the numbers. It's not about the numbers. And see, that's a problem with people. They're too worried about fucking quality instead of quantity. That's why people end up in these fucking karmic contracts because they looking at somebody's pockets when they don't realize that money is frequency. You have ebbs and flows all the time. Look at how the stock market goes up and crashes every now and then. But you see somebody with fucking $100,000 today and they can be dead ass broke tomorrow. You don't know how they got that money or who they had to pay off to keep that money. Stop looking just at fucking money. That's a broke man's idea. That's a broke man's ideology, is looking at fucking money. Make your own fucking money. Get your own shit. Get your own shit. Why you riding mine? In the It's all about the Benjamins, baby. Oh shit. Give it to me about the Benjamins, baby. It's all about the Benjamins, baby. Uh-huh. What y'all wanna do? Wanna be ballers, shot caller. Oh shit, yep. Yes, get your own shit. Why you riding mine? Y'all got some new shit coming in. Sorry, y'all. Excuse me. Cause y'all been out here every day. I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Okay, y'all been out here really grinding. Okay, getting rid of these low vibrational things. Okay, and feeling better and better each day. Ooh, that's giving me John Legend. What is it? Each day gets better. Where do we go? Who knows? Each day gets better. I just can't leave her, no. Oh no. Each kiss gets sweeter. I just can't leave her, no. That was, you know what's crazy? I think that was on his first album. Okay? I think that was on, thank you, Dustin. You know what's so crazy? I feel like Spirit is literally about to recognize you. Y'all have not even gotten the type of recognition that you are about to get. And you know what's crazy? What I love about your spirit is that you wasn't out here seeking. And that's what I tell people all the time. I don't really care about a human's validation, a person's validation. Why? Because people are finicky. People are fickle. People are sometiming. The same mouth that blesses you will be the same one that curses you 5 minutes later. And y'all didn't get caught up in the hype. You didn't get caught up in that seeking validation, because that's actually a drug. Okay? Seeking other people's validation, that shit is a fucking drug. And that's what ends up making these people like chase after and want people to validate them, validate their self-worth. That's why when you actually really think about it, and I didn't take psychology, but I actually like, I love how the human mind operates. Oops, my bad. I love how the human mind operates. And a person that is a serial or habitual cheater, they literally have the lowest self-esteem. They feel like they are so unworthy that one person's validation is not enough. This person needs a plethora. They need a team of people to validate their insecurity. They don't stay one place too long, because then this person might start recognizing and seeing who that true person really is. So this person has to jump around so that nobody can truly see the real version of them, because they like wearing masks. They never want to show people who they truly are. Okay? And y'all didn't need the world to tell y'all was special. You just needed to remember that you were special. Okay? Again, Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. You didn't need nobody to fucking tell you that you were special. You just had to believe it. Believe it. Achieve it. Achieve it. Clarify hustling. Third party. Cock block. Relationship. What the fuck is this shit? Oh. This is not letting anybody, no matter what the relationship is, stunt you. Not getting distracted. Because like sometimes people will get in a relationship, and I really kind of feel like maybe that's why Source wanted y'all to wait a little bit longer until you solidify some type of routine within yourself. Because sometimes people will get in a relationship, especially overgivers. Erykah Badu. Out of what is it? Out of my mind, out of times. What is it? I'm a recovering undercover over lover. Recovering undercover over lover. Yeah. I really feel like the universe needed y'all to sit this out a little extra longer, because your natural innate, your natural instinct is to give. Okay? And sometimes overgive. So you really had to learn and be disciplined. You had to fight that trigger. Okay? You had to discover where that trauma stemmed from. Who told you that you had to overgive in order for you to feel like you was worthy? You had to literally find out where that stemmed from, so that you could stop doing that shit, because it was habitual. It was habitual. And I feel like this was also self-sabotaging, because it was blocking you from, with the relationships upright, it was blocking you from, look, there goes Pa. That's the subconscious. It was blocking you from relationships that was, look at this. You kissing, Listen, don't give them more when they're giving you less. Do not give anybody more when they are giving you less. Well then, Jay, what do I do? Give they ass nothing. Okay? Give them nothing. If they are giving you less, you give them nothing. This new version of you, people don't know what to do, and they ain't gonna know what to do. Okay? They are not going to know. What's up, Louisiana boy? They're not gonna know what to do at all, because they've never seen this version of you. And that's why so many people have been watching and studying. Is she mad at me? I ain't mad at no fucking body. Y'all ain't mad at nobody. You ain't mad at nobody. You just ain't fucking with that same toxic and karmic timeline that you used to fuck with. And the universe had to make sure, it's like going through withdrawal, like breaking an addiction. The universe needed to make sure that you broke that habit and that you wouldn't fall back into that pattern. That's literally what this was. You understand? All right, let's see what's today. What is today? Thursday. um, let's see what y'all want to know real quick. I see what y'all want to know real quick. Shout out to the guys that's here. I like when the guys is here. You know what? Listen, ladies, we always got shit to talk about, and we always have resources. But a lot of time, men can find it challenging because they don't want to be seen as less than. You understand? So thank you to my gentlemen for being here. That's why I like. That's why I like talking and chopping it up with my guys. Like my boys, like we just chop it up. Period. And I like it because we respect each other. Like once somebody get in a relationship, we respect that shit. Whatever comes out. All right. What do they need to know right now? Ooh, y'all dropping a load. Y'all is dropping a load and a lot of it. Look, some of y'all are actually leaving like family, period. Yeah. Some of y'all could be walking away from family. Especially the ones that y'all maybe felt like y'all had to impress. It's given Mary J. Blige Take Me As I Am, or I don't know the name of that. Maybe it's So Take Me As I Am, or Have Nothing at All. So it's all or nothing at all or nothing at all. Yeah, because you honestly, I really feel like y'all had like a lot of, honestly, I ain't gonna lie, your family was either broke or broken. And that's what you're leaving behind. You ain't finna beg nobody to stay. Period. You ain't begging nobody to stay. And you sure ain't offering no more either. What's this? Oh my god. Be careful of people trying to come in just to use you too. But I feel like y'all gonna see it or intuitively feel it. Let me give y'all hold up. Hold up. I'm gonna just use these. Alright. Carrying connections in reverse. Did I not just say that? Carrying connections in reverse. Alright. A new A new supportive relationship is on the horizon. It may be a kindred spirit or possibly even romance. It could be someone new or the deepening of an existing relationship. Open your heart to this new connection. All right. And then we have discovery. Should I read that? Yeah, I didn't feel like it. If you don't feel like it, then don't. Okay. So let me pick another one. Y'all could be seeing dolphins or whales. Did y'all know? Okay, so this real quick. Did y'all know that did you feel that? I mean, of course you went. Feel like something blew across my back. Did you know that jaguars are actually the apex predators when it comes to lions? Like jaguars are stronger and more deadlier than lions. I don't know why I told you guys that, but I just thought it was so interesting. Yeah. It says trust in yourself. That's what we've been talking about. That's what we were talking about. Okay, it says, you got this. You've worked hard to get this far, and you have the ability to create things you desire. Learning to trust in yourself and your abilities will take you to your highest timeline. And this is what the fuck y'all did. All right. Let me give y'all a number real quick, and then I'm gonna read y'all a bedtime story and kick y'all off my shit. I'm just kidding. Oh no 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 no. Oh my god. Damn. Ew. Ew. Shit. Okay, here we go. Ouch. What was this one? 444. It says protection. It says get ready for good things you've been hoping for. You were born for a higher calling. Put your energy into going towards your ambitions, and the universe will align itself to provide you with the right people, circumstances, and resources to make things happen. Okay, and then let's get one more. What was I been saying that y'all been seeing? 222, ain't it? 222. How do you move forward towards your life true calling? What makes you happy? Your enthusiasm is what keeps you going. Follow your interest. If it's piqued by something, following these routes will help you discover your life's purpose. Damn, I was just talking about that to somebody today. That's crazy work. All right, and then we got 1818. Willpower. Wow, significant events are in the cards for you. You will progress in your endeavors and gain new experiences. The right people and resources will be put on your path is what it meant. An excellent proposal or a change is coming up. You're destined for greatness. Okay, y'all, I want to thank y'all so much for being here. We've been on here for 2 hours and 16 minutes. I want to thank y'all so much for being here. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the subscribers. Thank you for the positive energy exchange. Thank you to my mods. I couldn't have done this shit without y'all. I hope I said something that gave you clarity, closure, and confirmation. And I will see y'all next time, okay? I will talk to you guys later. I love y'all motherfucking asses. Bye.